My boyfriend accidentally saw my disability certificate. Then he decided to break up with me. I kept explaining, saying it was just a fake certificate to get welfare benefits. But Jack knew very well it wasn't fake at all. Seeing the truth, he couldn't accept it. He turned around without saying a word and left. He didn't even say goodbye, just left me standing there. I didn't understand what was going on. I thought Jack was just leaving for a while, but I waited there until evening, and he never came back. The next day I ran into Jack on the street. I rushed over hoping for a hug, but he said he was on duty, and told me to leave quickly. His coworkers looked surprised. They said they didn't know he even had a girlfriend, afraid they would find out his girlfriend was mentally disabled. He pulled me aside where no one could see us, then told me if he stopped contacting me it meant we were over. I didn't understand why he wanted to break up. I naively thought he was just mad at me, so I gave him a gift I had carefully prepared, but he didn't take it. Instead, he knocked the box to the ground. He was determined to break up, and before leaving he said we should never meet again. My name is Annie. I'm 19 years old, but my mind is like that of a 7-year-old. People my age call me stupid, but I'm lucky to have a loving mother. She runs a small flower shop on the street. Life is hard, but still warm. One day I met Jack on the street. He was dressed as a mascot surrounded by kids. My heart started racing. He looked just like the prince from my fairy tales. I didn't know he had already noticed me long ago. He was a traffic officer in our area. He often saw me and was drawn to my beauty. Finally that day, he found a way to talk to me. The traffic light at the crosswalk suddenly malfunctioned. The green light turned red in just a few seconds. I stood there not knowing what to do. Jack ran over to protect me. He said he needed to call me later to make sure I was safe. So I gave him my number, and secretly smiled at our magical meeting. Later, I told my best friend all about it. Right then, Jack called and asked me to have dinner with him. Since kids often bring their friends when meeting someone new, I brought my best friend along too. So the three of us had a strange little dinner together. I spoke like a child, and Jack asked why I sounded so different. My friend helped me by saying I grew up in Japan, so my accent was odd. The beginning of love is always sweet. Jack and I started dating alone. When I was learning to ride a bike, he held me steady from behind, but when we went downhill, I panicked and fell. That's when my disability certificate fell out of my bag. Jack finally realized the truth. I wasn't just childish. I was a woman with a mental disability. He couldn't accept it, and deep down he decided to leave me. I didn't know he had made up his mind. I just waited where we last met, until the sun went down. That day after Jack smashed my gift, I refused to give up and chased after him. The street was full of cars, and I still didn't know how to ride well. I fell hard on the ground. Jack ran toward me in a hurry, but instead of helping me up, he scolded me. With a 7-year-old's mind, I couldn't understand why. He used to love me so much. So why did he suddenly stop loving me?